Scalping indicators are tools used by traders to quickly buy and sell financial instruments to capture small price movements within very short time frames, typically ranging from seconds to minutes. Scalping is a high-frequency trading strategy that relies on speed, precision, and volume, often leveraging technical analysis for decision-making. So in this video, I want to introduce 5 scalping indicators on Tradingview that are the best and most accurate indicators for scalping. The first one that I want to introduce is absolute strength histogram. It gives us a measure or a view on the absolute strength of movements in the market. As you can see, we have 2 lines here. One is green and the other one is red and orange. The green one changes between dark green and light green. When it's dark green, like here, or for example here, or here, it shows that the price is advancing. And when it becomes light green, like here, or here, it shows that the prior upside momentum is weakening, which can be because of a pullback, or it can be a sign for a reversal. The distance from zero. And also the stiffness of the line shows the strength of the movement. When it's red, like here, or for example here, it shows that the price is declining. And when it becomes orange, it tells us that the prior downtrend is weakening. That could be just a pullback, or it can be a sign for reversal. When the red line crosses above the green line, it's a sell signal. And when the green line crosses above the red line, it's a buy signal, but not every crossover worth of trading. And we need to filter the false signals. We have also a histogram at the back of these 2 lines, which shows the absolute strength in the market. When the histogram is gray, like in these parts that you see, it shows flat markets, in other words, non-trending markets. It can be during pullbacks, like here, which the market actually became flat. Or it can be also an extended period of flat market, like here, where the histogram is gray, as you can see. Or for another example here, where the market is flat, and you can see that the histogram is gray. And when the histogram becomes green, it shows strong advancing of the price. And when it becomes red, it shows strong declining of the price. And similar to these 2 lines, the histogram also changes color between dark and light green color or red and orange, depending on the changes that are happening in the strength of the momentum. This indicator is a very powerful tool for evaluating the strength of the movements in the market, especially suitable for lower time frames. By providing buy-sell signals based on these 2 lines, crossovers, and also giving us information on the strength of the movements individually by the help of these 2 lines, and also by the help of this histogram. It gives us information on the absolute strength in the market so we can know when the market is flat by having gray color in the histogram, or when it's advancing or declining by having red or green color in the histogram. Alright, the second indicator is Tony UX, EMA Scalper. This one which is written by someone named Tux. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it's overlaid on the price chart in the form of some lines and buy-sell signals. Let me change the settings of the indicator here in the Style tab so we can better see them here. For EMA line we increase the opacity to 100% and also we increase the thickness of the line. And similarly we do this for the other 2 lines. Alright, now it's better. This green line is the lowest close of the previous 8 candles at any time. And this red line is the highest close of the previous 8 candles. They are a kind of support and resistance levels. It's a very short-term support and resistance levels. And actually they are dynamic support and resistance levels. This blue line is an exponential moving average with length of 20 by default. And when the price crosses the EMA and it's in an uptrend, it shows a buy signal, and when it's in a downtrend, it shows a sell signal. Not all of these buy-sell signals are worth of trading. And you can see that we have many false signals because this is in a very short-term view and all these noises are playing in this indicator. You can increase the length of EMA here in the input step. For example, let's increase it to 100. And now you can see that many of the false signals are removed, but still we have false signals. So we need to have another indicator, another trend indicator that shows the overall trend, so we can filter the signals that are against the trend. As I said, these green and red lines are dynamic support and resistance levels which are useful for setting stop losses. For example, if you entered a long position here based on this buy signal, you can set your stop loss here below this support level. Or if you entered a short position here, you can set your stop loss here above this resistance level. And because it's a dynamic support and resistance levels, you can also use it for trailing stop losses, even if you don't want the buy-sell signals of this indicator or they are not matched with your trading strategy. Here in the settings, here in the style tab, you can remove the signals and also the EMA line. And you can use this indicator as a dynamic support and resistance levels, which is useful for setting your stop losses in your scalping trading strategies. Alright, the next indicator that I want to introduce is Coral Trend Indicator. This one which is written by Lazy Bear. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it's overlaid on the price chart in the form of consecutive green and red dots. When it's green it shows uptrend, and when it's red, it shows downtrend. And it's a perfect tool for showing us the current trend of the market and filtering the false signals that happen during the pullbacks. Like the false signals that we had with the other two indicators, I explained the color changing of this indicator can also provide buy-sell signals. For example, when it becomes green at say buy signal like here or here, and when it becomes red at say sell signal. But you need more confirmation because these color changings can also be false signals like here. So this should be used as part of your reversal trading strategy. In case if you want to use these color changings for entering in the market, here in the settings, here in the input step, if we increase the smoothing period, for example, let's set it at 100, our trend line becomes smoother and it shows longer term trend of the market. But for scalping, the default setting is good since in scalping trading strategies, we are more interested in shorter term movements of the market. The next indicator that I want to introduce is Squeeze Index. This one which is a free indicator from Lux Algo, and it's a very good indicator to show us when the market is not trending. And when the market is trending, it doesn't tell us anything about the direction, but only shows us if the market is trending or not trending. When it's above 80 and red, it shows that the market is in a squeeze mode. In other words, it's flat and not trending. And when it's below 80, it shows that the market is trending for scalping trading strategies here in its settings. For convergence factor, we set it at 30, which is better for short time frames. And you can see that now it's better matched with flat and non-flat market. This is a very good indicator to be used in scalping trading strategies because knowing if the market is trending or not trending is very important since many of the false signals happen during non-trending markets. And the last indicator I want to introduce is volume composition. This one which is an editor specs indicator and written by someone named Quantify Tools. Alright, this is the indicator, and as the name indicating, it gives us information about volume. But this is not an ordinary volume indicator, and it's advanced indicator that gives precise information about what is happening with the volume. This brings us to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share and to subscribe, and so traders, bye. I will see you in my next video.